Hi, it's Steve from PartSelect. You've decided to change the high limit kit on your dryer. It's a pretty easy job. We'll need a putty knife, 1/4-inch nut driver, possibly might need a pair of needle nose pliers. Let me show you how it's done. Before we begin our repair, the first thing we'll need to do is disconnect the power supply to the dryer. If it has a cord, simply unplug it from the receptacle. If it doesn't have a receptacle, somewhere in the house there should be a disconnect switch. We'll need to make sure that we turn that off. We're going to take our putty knife and win through the front, spring clip, about 3 or 4 inches in from either side. Just depress that. We'll lift our top up. Maybe we can lean that right up against the wall. Our high limit thermostat and thermal fuse are located at the back here. So once the top is supported, we can begin our repair. Here we have our high limit thermostat. It's mounted on a bracket. The back bulkhead, there's a 1/4-inch hex head screw that we need to remove. Lift that. There's a couple of locating tabs on this mounting bracket. We need to make sure we line those up when we put it back together. And then there are 2 screws that hold that thermostat to the bracket. Remove the wire terminals. And just remove the 2 screws. Note those screws are a little bit different than the one we just took out that holds it to the mounting tab. Smaller diameter, a little shorter. The thermal fuse is located down on the right-hand side of this heater housing. There's one long 1/4-inch hex head screw that we need to remove. And it holds the bracket for both the element and for the thermal fuse. You may be able to get that thermal fuse out without removing the element, but we still need to take this screw. It's about 1 inch long. Machine thread screw. You'll locate a couple of white wires that go to the thermal fuse. That bracket. Should lift and tilt out. Bracket has 2 tabs on it, on the bottom, one halfway up. Tilt that back and remove it. Pull the 2 wires off our thermal fuse. Take note that there's a pink dot on the thermal fuse for the electric dryer. This is the type we're working on right now, so we'll use that. Replacement thermal fuse. Reconnect our wires. And looking down in the opening, position that bottom tab into the appropriate slot, and then the top one. Then we'll reinstall the long 1/4-inch hex head screw. Hold the bracket that retains that thermal fuse in place until the screw passes down in front of it. Make sure it doesn't slip out. Now we can reinstall our high limit thermostat. Make sure that thermal fuse stayed in place. And then we're ready to put the top back down. We reinstall our new thermostat in just the reverse manner. Line up the slots with the screw openings. Line up the mounting tabs. And reinstall the one screw that holds it onto the tab. Reconnect the wires. And that's complete. Now that we've installed both the high limit thermostat and the thermal fuse, made sure our wired harnesses are safely in place, put our top back down, just locate the pin on either side with the corresponding hole in the top. And our repair is complete. Now, like we suggested, that was a fairly easy repair. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your repair.